Hey, what's up guys? Just out here in the garage doing a little working. Figured I'd make just a quick video probably of this one today. I've got to figure out a solution to make these two big old carburetors work on that engine. Alright, so here's what I got going on here, okay? This is a fairly stock 350 bottom end. It's got a little bit bigger camshaft, but it's basically stock. I get it, I'm not trying to win any pro stock races with this intake Tunnelram, but I just want it to look cool and I want it to run right, okay? So that's where I'm at. These are Edelbrock, you know, like the old Carter AFB series type carbs. They're 600s. As much as I wish they were 500s, 600s is what I got. So that's what I'm running. They've been rebuilt. They seem to work okay. They just don't work. They stumble. Okay, it stumbles when I try to load it against the converter and stomp down on the gas. It just stumbles and tries to fall over. Once it clears up, the thing runs like a champ. It's amazing. So I'm going to try to figure some stuff out and make this thing work. Here's what I've done so far. The first thing I did is went in and set my timing. I've got the Mallory Unilite distributor, and I disconnected the vacuum advance. I came in and I ran my timing. I've got my adjustable timing light, so I dialed it up to about 14 initially until my timing was dead on at idle at 14, brought up the RPM, came up to 36 total. So I'm sitting at 36 total. I think that's pretty good. I think that's where I want to be with this. My timing, dead on. Okay, so here's where I'm at now. Is it doesn't take much to push these metering rods down. They tend to pull down pretty quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to replace some springs. I dug through all my Edelbrock carb kit stuff and I found some springs. Here's what was in the car. Okay, might be kind of stiff, but these seem stiffer. The problem is these are all aftermarket and none of them are color coded per Edelbrock's, you know, color coding, so I can't just look up and tell you what vacuum those things are. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and put the stiffest ones in that I have. Stiffer springs hopefully will equate to a different transition from the idle circuit to the, from the idle to the throttle open circuit with the metering rods, and will hopefully keep this thing from bogging down. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come in here, I'll show you how to do it. It's pretty easy. That's why I got these caps popped up. I just come in here, grab this little guy like this. This is a great time to drop a tiny part in my carburetor so I can turn a quick little project into an all-day affair. But you just come in here, grab this spring. Okay, that's the one I don't want in here anymore. So I'll put it with the ones I don't want, and I'll grab it with the one I want. Drop it in there. And I know it's hard to tell. There we go. But I can tell just getting this thing. Come on, line up. Anyway, that one pushes down easy. This one, when it lines up correctly, a lot harder. There we go. So I'm going to replace this last one here. And then we'll fire this thing up and see how it runs. Alright, we got the new springs in. Let's see if this thing runs any different. Well, that definitely seemed to improve it over what it was doing before. Before, when I hit it, it would just sit there. And if you need to, you can rewind that and play that sound over and over again. Anyway, it seems to rev a lot better now. I need to do some more tuning on my idle air mixtures, and I'll show you exactly how I'm going to do that. I'm going to come in here, I'm going to set my idle exactly where I want. I'll hook up my vacuum gauge, I already got it hooked up, and I'll start working here just one corner at a time. Okay, give a little bit of an adjustment, watch my vacuum, play to my max vacuum here and here, and then I'll go to the back carburetor and do it, and then I'm going to come back. And I'm going to keep going back and forth on the carburetors until that's zeroed out exactly where I want it, or it isn't making any more changes. Then I'm going to have to pull it out in the driveway and do a little testing on it. So give me a minute, see how this goes. Alrighty, so I did the iterations back and forth, back and forth. I quit filming there for a while because I only have two hands, that's why. But back and forth, and I think I got it pretty well sitting at its max vacuum that it's happy with. I'm going to go ahead and I'll plug my vacuum advance back in. And then I think after that, a guy should pull it out in the driveway and do a little testing on it. Well, see what I'm dealing with. Just falls flat on its face. You put it to the floor. Can't have that. I'm gonna pull a plug. Maybe that'll help me out. Tell me if it's dead rich or dead lean. I did go in and rejet these things and lean them out pretty heavy. But I'll pull a plug and read it and see what's going on. Yeah, I guess that's my next move. Okay, so I just put new plugs in this thing yesterday. See what I'm looking at. It doesn't lead me to believe it's running rich. Yeah, it's a new plug. Maybe I just need to run it a little longer, but I don't know. You guys make your guesses now. Put your comments down there. Tell me what you think. I might try playing with how fast our fuel comes in, and about the only adjustment I have on that one at this is right here on the accelerator pumps. I can go to a medium or a fast, and maybe it needs a little more squirt. I don't know. Or I do have one more. I think I have one stiffer spring. I'll have to look. I might have one stiffer spring I'll put in under those as well. I'll give it a shot. We'll see if we can get this thing figured out. Alright, so I think I'm kind of done messing with it tonight. I need to really get it out on the road and just drive the thing and then stop, pull off, and check some plugs. I don't know if it's going dead lean or what when I open it up to full throttle. I can't really tell. So I'm going to pull this back plug here, check it, and if it's real rich, maybe I need to lean it out a little bit more. That's a pain in the butt because it's hard to get jets for these things, especially real lean jets. So anyway, alright, that's it, a short one. I love giving you guys solutions. Today I don't have one. Today I'm frustrated a little bit with it, but I'm going to move on to a project I do know a few things about, and I'm going to mount my spare tire and jack on that and then go for a ride with my kids. So there it is, man. A little more of the bad Hombre. We're getting close to getting it on the road. We'll figure it out. Leave me some comments. Tell me what you think. Like, share. Hey, if you haven't subscribed, go for it. Subscribe. I got a bunch more videos. Jeep stuff, hot rod stuff, that kind of thing. So I appreciate what you guys do for me. All right, thanks.